I don't think anyone's on Zoom.
Do you want one window open or?
No, we are not supposed to. Oh wait, is one window still open?
There is one open.
We're allowed to have windows open, just no fans.
Exactly. Windows, yes, fans. No.
Would you like
It's up
me
to you.
to-
Is that how that concludes?
It's up to you. It's yours, I'm torn with the smoke.
Oh,
It's,
yes.
is it the middle window? It usually
It's
is.
on the left instruction.
Oh, because the middle one's where they usually open it, so they have to crawl over
Yeah.
6 bikes to
Yeah,
get to it.
yeah.
Or you could be a Stephanie-sized body and just sit in. That's the goal.
Usually it's like up and over.
If you can't get across the bikes, then you need to come to more classes.
Right, exactly. Exactly, that's a test.
All right, so please close your eyes. I'm going to take the music off for just a moment. Yes. Find that beautiful grounded place where we can just sit. Feel your sits bones on your mat or on your blankets. Straighten your posture by lifting from the crown of your head, gently supporting that lift with your hands on your thighs or your knees. Being able to wings out for a moment, then draw your elbows in. Draw your chin in slightly. And breathe your normal, regular breath. I did a class yesterday about breath work, and apparently the breath is one of the best indicators for our emotional state in the present moment. So, being able to inhale deeply and exhale at your leisure, just notice where your breath is this morning. Find an easy pace of your breathing that allows your rib cage to expand. And on that exhale, contract. Shoulders are gently back, chest is lifted, chin is gently tucked. And as we just focus on our breathing, gently inhaling and exhaling, bring your awareness to the present moment. On your mat, on your blankets, gentle and calm surroundings. Breathe in the calm. Breathe out any negative emotions, any fear or stress or worry. Breathing in calm deeply. Let the breath swirl through the midbrain, and as you exhale, let the breath flow down over your shoulders, your chest, your hips, all the way through your sits bones to your feet. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your shoulders just a little bit, and then drop your chins to your chest for a moment. Small, subtle movements, and then come back to stillness. Breathing in the calm, and breathing out any negative feelings or worries or stresses. Just place your attention on your natural breath, not shaping it, no hitch at the top or the bottom. Calm and centered, grounded on your mat, hands grounding to your thighs or your knees, sits bones grounding into the earth. Allow the earth to hold you safely. Let your thoughts drift with the next cloud that goes by. If you're attaching any thought or particular thing in your mind, let it go. here and your now. Please place your right hand on your heart, your left hand on your belly. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. Feeling your abs area, your belly area lift. And gently contract back in. Beautiful. Slowing your breath, just be aware of how your breath is shaped or not shaped. What does it feel like? Are they short, quick breaths, or can you take long and deep inhales and exhales? Inhaling, stoking the fire. Exhale, releasing and calming. What do you need this morning? Are you feeling sluggish or kapha energy? Breathe in a little bit more deeply. If you're needing calm and grounding to find resiliency, let that exhale extend another breath or two or a count or two. As you exhale, let it all go. Dropping your shoulders. Allow the ground to hold you. And now one more time, drop your chin to your chest. Small movements, wiggle your toes. Maybe change the cross of your feet if you can do that without a lot of movement. Just enough to have some energy moving in your body. Wiggling fingers, shrug your shoulders, roll your shoulders back into their pocket. And one more time, come to stillness. And now drop your hands into your lap, wiggle your fingers, stretch your hands out in front of you, open your eyes as you lift your arms up to inhale. Exhale, drop your hands down to your sides, spider tip fingers to your mat or the floor. Drop your hands slightly behind you, slide back, lift your faces, lift your chest. Most of us probably have our shoulders still a little bit forward, so at this point, invite you to lift your shoulders up nice and then open and roll your shoulders back to truly lift your heart center up, lifting, breathing 3 breaths here, and then release and drop your hands coming forward, bringing your hands in, rotate your palms upward, so you're actually rotating your hands back and bending forward. Drop your heads down. Feel your spines gently coming forward. Maybe feel a little bit of stretch in the hips at the glutes. The piriformis slightly swaying side to side. Beginning to move our bodies gently, bringing it back. And then inhale, lifting your bodies up, lift arms up, coming up overhead. Palms together, hands come down into Anjali Mudra. I need to check my Zoom. It looks like someone's trying to get in. So give me a moment, please. Looking at this morning, Tech Fitness House. Okay, sorry. Hang in there 1 second, guys. Sorry. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. There we go. Beautiful. And now bringing your hands, moving around. Bring hands back down into your lap. Please bring your right hand up to your forehead. And we're going to close off one side of our nostrils and then close the other side off. So using your third finger and your thumb Gently bending your pinky and your third finger. 2 fingers go just above the brow ridge, center line. What we're going to do is Nadi Shodhana, where we're breathing in through one side, switching the close of the nostril, and then breathing out through the opposite side. So wherever you want to begin, I'm going to start by placing my thumb on my right nostril and closing it off. Fingers at the top of my head. Posture straight, pulling my head up to the center, lifting my chest. Inhaling through the left nostril. Close the left nostril off and exhale through the right nostril, coming down. Inhale through the right nostril. Close the right nostril off. Exhaling the air through the left nostril, coming down. Balancing the energy, lift, inhale through the left nostril. Close it off. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale right. Close the right nostril. Exhale through the left. You've got the pattern now. Slow your breathing down. Release your shoulders. Maybe gently bow your head. Inhale through one nostril. Close that one off. Exhale through the opposite. And 6 more breaths this way on your own time. Focusing on your breathing, bringing the calm in. Inhale through one nostril, close that off. Exhale through the opposite nostril down. Inhale that side. Close it off. Exhale the opposite side, letting everything go. Notice the pace of your breath as an indicator for where you're feeling emotionally this morning. Knowing at any moment you can wiggle a little bit and then come back to stillness. In that stillness, you'll find the calm, clarity, and in building resiliency through these times, we can find the trust, the innate sense that we know what is right. We know what to do to stay safe and to stay calm and healthy. As you exhale, letting go stress and attached thoughts and worries. This is your time. This is your healing time. When you're finished, drop your hands into your laps. Drop your heads down. Release the frontal cortex. It's as though you're tipping your head forward and letting all the thoughts pour out. Safely and gently to the ground where your hands catch them, and then releasing them down into the ground. Turn your hands over, bring your hands forward, maybe clasp one hand behind the other. Now I'm stretching out the back part of my shoulders. Pull your bellies in and gently drop your backs to the back of the room. Seated cat-cow. Allow your head to drop between the cradle of your elbows. Feel that stretch in your upper back. Inhale and lift up. Bodies are straight, hands come down, shoulders drop, hands come to your shins. There you go, beautiful. So hang on to your shins. Lift your chest proud. And then exhale down again. Beautiful. Nice. All right. Mask. Let's start our music again. Oh, Face ID. All these fun things we get to work with. Oh. Gently stretching your feet out in front of you. Beautiful. Have your strap ready if you don't have a strap. There's some in the basket. You have a strap. And I'll get you one. But you have your strap. That's right. You have your red belt. That's you may or may not need one. It's up to you. Bring your left leg into your body. They are right there under the chairs, Miss Erin. Here you go. Under the stack of chairs. There you go. All right, airplane. We really want you here. Janushasana. All right. Bringing one leg into the other. If you need your strap, good time to have it available. Nice. Dia is prepped and ready to go. And toss it over that leg if you need it. You've got it. You need it, you got it. All right. Good. And from here, bring both hands up. Lift. Again, for beautiful breathing, bring your hands down into cactus arms here, nice. Opening your chest out, and then gently bringing arms in, sweeping in and lift. And as you exhale, turn towards the outstretched leg. Beautiful. Hands come down, grabbing your strap in either hand. If you're adept and stretching already enough, this is early in the morning for my legs and body. Hands around your strap. Gently bring your chest straight up, crown of the head lifts, and now begin to fold forward. Slight bend in that knee, gently coming down. Like what Erin's doing, a little prop for the block there. You can also prop your knee. Dia, put a block under your left knee. And grab your block so you have, so we're not rocking. If you press some weight into that block as you come down forward, beautiful. Now tuck your chins in. Again, lifting the crown of the head towards that foot. Dropping down. Inhale, halfway lift up. Exhale, coming down. Slow and steady, tucking your chin in. Pulling the lower abs in to support the lower back. Inhale, halfway lift out of the stretch. And exhale down again. Beautiful. Drop your faces. The crown of your head is lifting towards your toes. Interesting little extra subtle yoga stretch there. So we're not collapsing our bodies down. We're lifting the chest to reach out. And now, if possible, as you inhale, halfway lift, extend your right hand out and just keep your hands on your strap. If you can reach out to grab the edge of that foot, automatically I'm dropping my right shoulder down ever so slightly. Beautiful, nice Patsy. Turn and drop and lift your left shoulder up. As you turn towards the ceiling, we're going to place our hands on the inside of that thigh. There you go, nice Dia. Straighten your body, good, so we're not collapsing the chest, nice hand. Hang on to that strap in your foot. Your chair's there, if your right ear wants to just drop down to your chair, you can do that. If that feels good and you feel like it's going to catch you. Gently as you turn, lifting that shoulder, beautiful stretch. I don't know where you all are feeling it, but for some reason it's coming in hard over my pelvic crest to feel that stretch. I'm guessing that's a little tight psoas. Holding here for another breath. Inhale. And bring it back up to center. If you're feeling any pain in any area, adjust and gently come out of that stretch. Sweeping hands out over that leg. Bring it forward. Beautiful. Coming across. Now the weight has come off of my sits bones, so I want to ground it back down. Interesting how we do that. As we reach out, we're ready to launch. No. Come back in. Gently drop your hands. Right hand on left thigh. Bring your left hand back behind you and begin to lift your body now. Again, I began to drop my head down and I realized not wanting to go there yet. Inhale. And as you exhale, begin to twist and drop a little deeper into that stretch. Now leaning your body carriage back, pulling the lower abs in. And bring it back around to the center. Beautiful work. Bring it around, nice. Shrugging your shoulders, gentle rolls here, little gentle rolls. Strap lifts. Exchanging my block to the opposite side. Everything slow and purposeful this morning. Again, bringing my knee down, extending the opposite leg out. There we go. Patsy, if you'd like to put your mat or your blanket underneath your heel, that might feel better. I think we've talked about this in the past. That you, yeah,
I'm okay as long as
you're
it's
okay.
not on the outside.
Okay, very good. I'm going to have my strap at the ready. First things first, bringing my awareness back to the center. Inhale, lifting arms up. Cactus arms, bring them out to the side. Beautiful. Chin is tucked, crown of the head is lifting. First things first, we're going to duck back, dropping the belly button in. Cat-cow stretch, elbows come in. Inhale and lift, arms come out to the side. And gently turning towards the outstretched leg, strap comes into your hands, either two hands or one, whatever feels good here, to lift. Using my hand on my strap, I'm going to bring my leg out a little bit more to the side. Very good. Nice. Turning towards that leg, beautiful. And now gently, as I twist, this foot is actually a little bit happier for me, not pointed but flexed. I feel like I have a little more energy. So up to you how you want to place your right foot. As you turn to the side, inhale. As you exhale, releasing any thoughts, releasing any worries or anxieties to drop down. Then inhale, calm, comes back up. And exhale down again over that foot, either hands on straps. Feeling that gentle, gentle stretch right over the iliac crest. You may want to place your right hand on the inside of your right thigh. Drop that sits bone down. Inhale, halfway lift. Chins are tucked. Crown of the head is lifting the whole carriage out and down. Beautiful. Exhaling. From this deep stretch, gently taking a breath, perhaps halfway lifting. And exhale, release. You can move with this or stay steady. Finding your steerum, which is your steadiness, and your sukham, which is your sweetness. This pose is not feeling sweetness, then come out of it ever so slightly to release and breathe into the hold. Beautiful. Inhale one more time. And exhale, pulling the crown of your head, lifting your back, dropping your shoulders. Very subtle adjustments here in this pose, focusing on your breath. Nice. And bring it back up to the center. Release your hands from the strap. Gently bringing the arms up overhead to inhale. And exhale, sweeping arms in front and coming over that right knee. Drop your left hand or your right hand behind you. Left hand on your thigh. And again, lift your carriage up. Chins tucked. Crown of the head. Deep breath. Inhale that calm with the motion. And as you exhale, begin to gently twist. I felt my sits bone come up again, so I'm going to place my weight back down on my sits bone and maybe place my hand right here in the hip crease to plant. There you go, and push down. Nice. I saw and felt your whole body lift there. As you come down, gently prop hand behind you is bending at the elbow. And then back up, inhale, dropping your weight into that sits bone, beautiful. Draw your knees into your body. Both legs come in and hands come underneath to lift the body up. And gently extending feet, not completely out, not completely out. Keep a nice deep bend in both legs. Inhale right here. And now go to forward fold with the chin tucked. Lift the crown of the head again. That lifting really gives us the strength here in the upper back to fold over our thighs. And now rounding down. Beautiful. See what you can do to release your shoulders. Taking the weight of the world off of them, dropping down. Good. Take a breath here, slightly halfway. Inhale. Nice. And exhale down. Beautiful. And bringing your body back up. Crossing legs in front of you. Drop your left hand down, reach your right arm up straight, lift intercostals, slightly allow the hand to come off to the side, and slide motion, dropping weight in the right sits bone. Actually saw you adjust right there, that was kind of cool. Kicking your hips out to the side, arm up in, if you can, good, that a girl. So push forward on your body, that's it. Use that back hand, beautiful. As you slide this hand down, I love use of your bolster there, Karin, beautiful. Supporting, dropping weight, drop your whole carriage, Patsy, there you go, and bend the elbow. As you slide the hand out, allow your head to be that very heavy weight, still supported, and as I reach that right shoulder, for you all, it's my left, but your right, I'd like you to subtly and gently open that shoulder slightly. Beautiful, Dia, nice. As you open, perhaps turning the face up. Feel that beautiful stretch in the intercostals, releasing the QL. All those attachments in the back part of the spine. This actually makes breathing easier as we stretch those intercostal muscles. From here, I want everyone to pull their lower abs in and lift their bodies on your spider tip fingers. Now really open here, okay? Good. All right. And then open as much as possible. Turn your hand to the outside back of the wall, dropping your hand down, bend the elbow, engage the back of your hand on your sacrum. And from here, if I wasn't able to touch everyone, I would open your elbow back to the back to lift. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Bringing everything back up to the center. Nice work. Drop your right hand down to the mat. Lift your left hand straight up. Inhale. Exhale, and as you exhale, reach a little more. This is Anya bringing her hand up to the cookie jar. This is her on the floor going, oh, what's on the counter? She's reaching. There's beautiful toddler, right? And then begin to stretch that hand out to the side as you begin to fall over. Beautiful. We're really coming directly to the side. Allow that arm to bend, dropping both shoulders, drop everything down. If I was behind you, I would be gently pulling on your shoulder, on your left shoulder to drop it down, then extend the hand over. Beautiful. Oh, pressing some weight into that left sits bone. I'm drawing my fingers down. Maybe you want just for a moment to press into that hip crease, extending the length of your shoulder, then extending the arm out. Too often we get all crunched up in this stretch. I really want to draw the left shoulder down to bring the arm over, pulling the lower abs in. As you inhale here, slightly look up to the ceiling, opening that left shoulder, straightening your propped arm if you want to do that. If not, you can be down in a much deeper stretch here, forearm bend, around your block. Turn the palm, inhale, And exhale. As you exhale, let that arm fall down behind you. Let the back of your hand slide to the sacrum, engaging a gentle push with that hand to push your body forward. As you do that, opening the shoulder, beautiful. That propped hand can find its best place to be at your side, maybe a little bit behind you. If that hand is behind you, you can use it to open and lean into the stretch. I'm feeling it across the side of my neck muscles, indicative of how my pillow and my head were positioned last night, gently moving head forward and back. Nice work, everyone. Bring it back up to center. Beautiful. Inhale, both hands come up. Exhale, intertwine your fingers. Drop your hands all the way down in front of your face, bringing the energy into the ground. Finding it pushing all those worries down, any anxieties, and now lifting your hands forward. Drop those shoulders, nice. Bring your faces down. And now with your chins tucked, lift your bodies, lift your shoulders, and now lift your hands to inhale with your heads down. Lift. Beautiful. Drop, split your hands apart. Drop your hands down. Shift your weight to the left side. Allow this leg to come out to the side. And we're going to come up to this knee, however you want to get there. Pull the leg in, shifting your weight forward. Coming in. See how beautiful that little transition was to gate pose? Well, kind of. If you're there, moving props from behind you. Nice hand. However you can get up onto that left knee. We're going to find ourselves right here. If you need a little more prop under your knee, and you're on 3 pads, so you should be okay. What I'm going to do is you get your right leg behind you. I'm going to move your chair to this side. There we go. Giving you that kind of a prop. For your hand. Beautiful, everyone. So, gate pose. More opening and stretching. Foot can come behind you, leg out. And Patsy, this is where I want you to be real careful with the knife edge of your foot. So, you can keep your foot completely flat there. In fact, when we have our foot flat, either on a blanket or don't slide. I don't want you to slip. So, good. Yeah. And if it blankets there, if you need it, are you okay, Ann? You got it. You're well propped there. Yep, just shuffling your props. Good. Hands come out to the side. This is a beautiful place to be. We are supported with this leg, slight extension. Now we lift our carriage up, lift the chest. Hands come up overhead. Inhale. As we exhale, coming down and finding a little bit of stillness here, dropping your right hand to your right thigh. Put a little bit of bend in that knee. Nice. Have some motion so we're not hyperextending. Good. Lifting the left arm up overhead and very gently coming to the side. Kick that left hip out to the side. As you come over, again, a little bend in that knee. You can prop your hand by reversing the palm. Or have the hand straight out. This is more opening for the body. This is more grounding to have the hand planted on the thigh. Allow your right ear to come to your right shoulder. Check in with your lower abs. Are you kicking your body back or are you lifting the pelvis forward? Pressing the pubic bone up and forward. And then very gently inhaling, coming up. Drop that hand down and lift the right arm straight up, side. And here's where we're just going to drop this hand down, not to the side yet. Slide it straight down your thigh. And from here, lifting that hand above your head, straight up to the ceiling. Now walk your fingertips out to the side and come over. Opening this gate pose. Here's another check-in for hips. Draw that right hip forward. Good. Good. Nice, Dita. Draw the right hip forward. We tend to want to collapse backwards with this. And as we draw the right hip forward, we get that beautiful stretch. And lifting up. Good. Nice hand. How's that feel? Want to stay there for a couple hours? You can bring your hand over and grab the top of your chair if you want to. Turn your face down, face down. Allow your shoulder to fall in. You'll get a little more stretch there. Beautiful, everyone. Inhale and bring it up. This is core work. Aha! To bring it up right here. From here, I want you to shift your whole body this way and then this way. From the knee balance point. Moving the upper body only. Everything from hips down stays still. And you can do it right here. You can do it right here. Okay, so the idea is we're shifting our carriage back and forth. Good. Dropping hands down. Release this knee. Switch sides. So knees come in for a moment. And get a little bit of juice in the other knee and stretching this leg out to the opposite side. I'm going to switch your chair for a hand. So finding yourself in, goodness, good job. I got you here. Nice. And the leg comes out to the opposite side. Again, not huge and complex moves here. Nice and simple. Grounding down into the earth. Both hands come up. Inhale. Drop your left hand down to the side. This leg is slightly bent. A little bit of bend in the knee. Good. And then lift that arm straight up to the ceiling. May really reach. Tuck your pelvis under. And as you gently exhale, bring the arm over. Deep, deep stretch here. Play with it a little bit. Maybe it feels good to twist slightly looking down, maybe straight to the side, maybe opening up. What does your lower back need? I do know at this point I want everyone to wiggle their toes. And it seems like when I wiggle my toes, my fingers just follow. They're just neurologically, there. But it kind of lets go of some of the, where am I gripping and holding? And then I can deeply inhale, come up. And exhale, coming back down over again. Just slow and gently. Beautiful. I'm reading your shirt, Karin. Serve, love, give, purify. I'm almost there. There's so much magnificence. Oh, I love that. I'm going to just use that for my feet now. Inhale, lifting up for the magnificence of your hips. Stretch and lift. Exhale, gently slide this hand straight down your leg. Other hand comes lifting. A little bit of a balance pose. Where am I rocking? And the fun part is occasionally to close your eyes and feel yourself in space as you draw the hips under. The whole hip carriage goes from booty back to booty under to support as you lift up. It's as though the stars are just reaching and reaching down to hold you from the heavens, coming up. Then begin to slide that hand down and out to the side. Nice and beautiful prop there. Good job. As you come over, let the arc of the rainbow. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath here. Maybe you flatten your hand down. Play with where your hip is. Draw that left hip up towards the front. There you go, Dia. Nice. Beautiful tuck there. And getting a little bit deeper stretch. For me, that's an owie zone and owie zone. QL, sacroiliac crest. Maybe immediate massages, get a thumb in there, whatever feels good for that beautiful length. As we reach up. Inhale, slightly lift. And then exhale, stretch that arm way out. Toes wiggle, fingers wiggle, releasing. Drop the left hand down in front of you. As you drop the hand down, you're going to walk it forward and stay where you are. Walking it forward, right to here. Gently bring that knee in. Knees are wide now. Dropping it into a child's pose. Dropping hips back, and you can literally just turn to the side there where you are. Coming deeply, dropping your hips back to your heels. Nice. Dropping your hips back to your heels and leave this out. Here. Beautiful. Allowing your chest, this is Garbhasana, child's pose, or the balled up pose. Knees wide is a low back saving way to allow our bodies to release, dropping your foreheads down. Taking deep breaths in here, breathing into the back body. And now as you inhale, coming back up to hands and knees. Hands are planted flat in front of you. Gently coming forward, stretching, having hands in knee positions. Please stretch out your left leg behind you. Toes are down. Toes are going to stay in child's pose as long as you want. It's a beautiful and serene and calm place. No need to move out of it if not indicated. Toes can curl under here. And then be sure that your hands are under your shoulders. Lift that leg up. Extend the opposite arm out in front of you. Drop the hip of the extended leg. Either we're going to do both sides. Make sure we're not cocking that hip up. We're looking down and reaching out. Reaching that hand in front of you, the foot out behind you. Lift your whole carriage up so that your belly isn't sagging. Inhale. As you exhale, bring hand down, knee down, and exchange. Opposite leg comes out to stretch that toes and fingers coming out in front of you. As you lift arm, lift the leg behind you. Drop the hip of the leg that is behind you in this balancing pose. Keep breathing. Pull your lower abs in to support the lower back. Beautiful. Drop the foot down, drop the hand down, and then come back into child's pose again. Slight back bend there. It's always good to reverse and release the back. Inhale, coming back up to hands and knees. Very gently extend the left leg out behind you again, lifting it up. This time, bring that leg across your body. Bring the leg across the body. And Nancy, go ahead. Yeah, here's where I want you to stay on the top of your foot, not roll into the neck. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And from here, literally slide the top of your foot back behind you and begin to look over towards that back of the foot. Stretching up. Pull the abs in, pull the back up, deep stretch. Coming back to the center, bringing knee down, extend the opposite leg out behind you, lift, placing it across onto the floor. I just felt my piriformis area just pop right under here. It's like, I needed that release. I did not know that last night when I couldn't sleep and I was curling up, but we needed to stretch that out. So bring the foot and bring your head across your shoulders and behind to look behind you. Finding stillness. Again, here's where we take that deep breath to inhale calm. And then exhale, releasing all of it. Into the world, into your body, into the muscles being stretched here. Good. Nice. Gently bring it back to center. Bring your knee in. Drop it into child's pose again. Nice work, everyone. Dropping it back. Pulling the lower abs in. Allow those thoughts, the frontal cortex, to just drop. I'm going to stay here for a little bit. Breathing in that calm. Allowing your fingertips to walk forward to try to release and stretch out some of the back. And if it's preferable and you feel like it's more beneficial for your body, you may draw your hands behind your back into your sacrum, turning your face to one side, if that releases your neck. Hands can come to sacrum or behind you, grounded, but feel the weight and gravity of your body on the mat. Allow everything to just release. Deep breath in of calm and serenity. Exhale, let it go. If your face is turned in one direction, please return it to the other cheek and allow the head to turn. You might feel a different release in the little part of your back when you do this. Feet are planted, the tops of the feet, everything's grounding. Feel the earth just holding you. Inhale and bring hands up underneath your shoulders. And then stretching out your belly all the way down to your mat, coming down on your mats. Wiggle your hips back and forth. Just like shimmy there. Good. Hands come out in front of you. Drop your forehead down if you're going to just put one forearm to the side. You can place your head on your forearm or have both hands out behind you. Now, lifting one leg off the ground. I want you, as that is up, press the hip bone, your right hip bone, if you're looking at your right leg. Press your right hip bone down and try to lengthen that leg out to the back of your mat. And then drop that leg down. Beautiful. Lift the opposite leg, pressing into the hip of the leg that is lifted, pressing your pubic bone into the ground. The foot that's on the ground is your stabilizer. Really stretching that leg out behind you, half locust here. And down. And now with your foreheads on your mat, lift your right hand and your left leg. Right hand, left leg. It's as though I'm coming in front of you and pulling really hard on your hands. Faces are looking down. Take a deep breath. And exhale down. Release that hip. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Stretching deeply, deeply, deeply. Using that hand that's on the ground to plant. Feeling solid. Dropping both hip bones into the mat. Breathe. And exhale, nice. Wiggle hips side to side. One more time on each side. Right hand, left leg lifting off the mat. Pulling, getting longer and stronger, stretching, reaching for the stars on the ground. Maybe flex that foot behind you and point the toe. Exhale, drop down. Release your head, release your hips. And one more time. Inhale, opposite arm, left or right leg. And breathe in this extension. Let it, some air come in to nurture. Exhale down, beautiful. Draw both hands by your sides. Elbows come in close to your ribs. Feet are together. Foreheads down. And press your tops of your feet, then your pubic bone down and pull your lower abs in first. First things first there. Then inhale, lift head up. Head comes towards the front of the mat, drawing the crown of your head deeply forward, cobra. Take a breath. Exhale, turn one cheek to the side and come down. Release glutes, release inner thighs. Press your tops of your feet, pubic bone down, abs in, then begin to lift the crown of your head up again, extending forward. Feeling so grounded. Exhale, drop your heads, turn your heads the opposite direction. Feet press, pubic bone press, abs in, and then inhale, lift again. Not too much weight in those forearms. Lifting your chest using the strength of your upper back. Exhale down. And one more time, inhale, lift, crown of the head's coming forward, shoulders pressed down back behind you. Breathe, and exhale down, beautiful work, exhale down. And this time, as you inhale, draw your hands underneath your shoulders, coming up to hands and knees. Split your knees apart, wide-legged child's pose. Coming back down, dropping slowly as you pull your lower abs in to support your back. Counter stretch, counter pose. Walk your hands out in front of you. And then inhale, come up to hands and knees. Extend your one arm out in front of you. It doesn't matter which side you do, dropping that arm and that leg, turn to the side. Both of you, two of you will probably be facing each other. We're going to do it both sides. Lift and open. There we go, a little change of perspective, new part of the room. Nice, Ann. Hey, look who's up. That's what you say to Isis in the morning.
Yeah.
Look who's up. Drop that hand down, beautiful work, and exchange. Drop the knee down and just turn wherever you are on your mat. I'm going to have my back to you for just a moment. Lift and open to release. Nice. Breathing, inhale. Be sure your arm is underneath your shoulder, not way out in front of it. And then coming back down again, drop to hands and knees, curl your toes underneath of you. Curl your toes underneath and slowly and gently walk your hips back. And toes are underneath, and this can bring up a lot of feelings. So no, what do we store our emotions in our toe creases? If this is too much for you, that's fine. Just drop your feet. You can drop. You don't have to be curled with toes curled under. It's up to you. And then lifting both arms up. Inhale. Hands clasped. Bring me up in a bind. Lifting forward. Inhale. Exhale. Let everything go. Come down. Wrapping your arms around you. Shoulders grab. Little figure 8 here. And then dropping it back down to your mats. Release the tops of those feet. Oh, hi everybody. Welcome back into the blood pressure zone, blood flow zone here. Good. And then coming down to one hip, dropping it back to your mats, coming onto your back, sitting up for Shavasana. What? Really? Okay. Huh?
Flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, a nice Shavasana coming. We started a little bit late with all our Zoom machinations. Coming down to the floor, and then mask up and come around and help if needed. Please place a bolster or a blanket underneath of your knee creases. Maybe a blanket for the back of your neck. Neck roll for you. Would anybody like a blanket to cover them? Here's it. Yes, supportive. All right. Yeah, release all the hair bind too. If I could, I would come and rub my fingers and squiggle inside your back of your necks and dropping your shoulders back. Please have the backs of your shoulder blades flat, nice patsy, like legs up the wall of a split. That's beautiful. Feels like it. It's gonna feel really good to do that. Good. Flat shoulder blades on your back. Closing your eyes. Allow your gaze to roll to the center middle part of your head. It's a beautiful aromatherapy oil in close and around without being able to touch or get any more than 6 feet. Allow your breath to be Deeply inhaling, bringing that calm, grounding part of the practice in. Feel the earth supporting you. Shoulders release. Jaw releases. Coming to stillness, allow your hips to feel heavy. And your feet grounded, heels down, feeling the gravity of the earth just pulling you in. Drawing your awareness gently, again, into letting go. Present moment, all is well. Now taking a deep breath. Beginning to come back into this present moment. Calmness and serenity flowing through you from Shavasana. Knowing at any time you can come back to stillness today. From gentle and subtle movements to high activity, you can come back into your stillness. This grounded moment with resilience, calmness, and peace. Finding it the time to turn the volume down and quiet your mind and quiet the stillness of your body. knowing from the depths of your soul, the inside out, that you are enough and you are okay. Bringing that innate understanding, deep knowledge, gently forward, wiggling your fingers and toes, taking a deep breath as you move, breathe with your movements. Gently bringing one knee into your body and then the other. As you roll to one side, take a breath or two there, and just hang out for a moment. Gently coming back up to a seated position, comfortable. Bend ankles, cross leg, whatever feels good. Bring your hands to your knees, palms down to the ground. Drop your chin to your chest. Straighten your shoulders, lift your heart space. Inhale, lift heads up. Hands drop to your sides. Inhale, bring both arms up overhead. Palms touch. Gently pressing, bring hands to heart space in Anjali Mudra. Thumbs gently touching, again, bowing chins down and forward. Shoulders are straight. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, bow your heads gently forward. Gathering all the calm and serenity in this hour and the peaceful movements, deep stretching and supported yoga. It is with deep gratitude to all my teachers before me and to each of you as my guides today. Blessings and namaste.